Great. Hello, I'm David Shulman, and this is my partner, Jill Ginsberg. We are Ginsberg Shulman, an estate planning, probate, and trust administration. This, I'll start over again. And we'll just edit it off the top. I don't have to start and stop recording.
Hang on
Hello,
1 second because I just lost. There it is. Okay.
we ready?
Um, Let me get my script.
Notice I don't know, I got a haircut yesterday,
Ah, it actually looks nice. I like it.
and I got a shave.
Oh, I had to go. Okay.
Okay, let's make sure we're recording. We are. Great. Hello, I'm David Shulman, and this is my partner, Jill Ginsberg. We are Ginsberg Shulman, an estate planning, probate, trust administration, and guardianship law firm in Broward County, Florida. Hey, Jill, how you doing today?
Doing great, David. How you doing?
Fantastic. So today we're going to talk about something that comes up a lot for families with a disabled child or other disabled family member, and that's a special needs trust, sometimes called a supplemental needs trust. Jill, what exactly is a special needs trust?
So, a special needs trust is a specific type of trust designed to hold money for a disabled person without disqualifying them from government benefits like SSI, which is supplemental security income, and Medicaid.
And Jill, why does that even matter? Why can't you just leave your money directly to a disabled family member?
Because to qualify for SSI and Medicaid, there are asset limits. We're talking about $2,000. So if someone receiving those benefits suddenly inherits $100,000, they're going to lose their benefits until that money is essentially gone. And those benefits, Medicaid especially, can be worth far more than the inheritance itself.
So, Jill, the special needs trust holds the money, but it doesn't count against those limits?
Exactly. The trust owns the money, not the beneficiary, so it doesn't disqualify them.
But Jill, now that the money is actually in the trust, what can the trustee do? What can the trustee actually spend it on?
This is where people get surprised. The trustee can pay for things that supplement what the government provides: travel, electronics, clothing, entertainment, education, personal care, things that really improve the quality of life. What you can't do is use it to pay for food and shelter directly, because that can actually reduce the person's SSI payment.
So it's not that the money can't be used at all. It has to be used in the right way.
The trustee has discretion, but that discretion has limits, and you really need someone who understands the rules.
So, Jill, there are actually two different types of special needs trusts. Can you walk us through that?
Sure. The most common one is what's called a third-party special needs trust. That's funded by someone else, a parent, a grandparent, for the benefit of the disabled person. When the beneficiary passes away, whatever is left goes to whoever you name. There is no payback requirement.
And Jill, what's the other type?
That's called the first-party trust, sometimes called a D4A trust. That's funded with the disabled person's own money, maybe from a lawsuit settlement or an inheritance they received outright before a trust was in place. That one does have a Medicaid payback requirement at death.
Which is actually why planning ahead with a third-party trust is so important because you avoid that payback entirely.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest mistakes I see is a parent who has a special needs trust set up. Everything is in order, but then a well-meaning grandparent or aunt leaves money directly to the disabled person in their will without knowing about the trust. Instantly a problem.
So the plan only works if the whole family is on board.
That's exactly right. You have to communicate it. Tell the family, if you want to leave something for this person, it has to go to the trust, not to them directly.
And the same goes for other assets too, like life insurance beneficiary designations, retirement accounts. None of these should ever name the disabled person outright.
Never. It should always go into the trust.
So if you have a disabled child or disabled family member, the issue really isn't whether or not to do a special needs trust, because you got to do it. It is making sure the whole plan, the titling, the beneficiary designations, all the family communications, all of that point to the trust.
Exactly. It's something, David, that you and I help families set up and coordinate every day.
Great. Well, thank you, Jill, and thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.